I am Divakar, studying Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering MBA. Strategic Cost Management. Today topic is classification of cost. First, introduction. The cost planning of the control having the greater the significance in a highly competitive market. It is utmost important to management of the manufacturing concern. It is a first step towards the decision making process relating to cost and costing. The cost is various terms of the brain has any many unit. It is classified into the logical group. The cost accounting standard board set up the Institute of the Cost Working Accounting of the Indian as issued by the classification of the cost elements. CAS meaning classification of the cost arrangement of the items cost in logical groups having the regards to their nature subjective classification are the proposal objective classifications. It is systematic place of the like items together according to the common features. Types of the classifications. There are 6 are there. Nature base of the element wise classification, function wise classification, behavior wise classification, time wise classification, and controllability wise classification. Classification of managerial decision making. Nature wise elements of the classification. First one, cost, total cost. There are 3 are there. Material, labor, expenses. Material like direct variable and direct material, indirect material, labor, direct labor, indirect labor, expenses, direct expenses and indirect expenses. Cost subdivision 2 are there. Direct cost and indirect cost. Direct cost there are 3 are there. Material, labor, expenses. Indirect cost also 3 are there. Material, labor, expenses. These are the overheads. Material is a substance from the finished products. It is made known as a material. Direct material. It is one of the can be directly allocated or identified the cost center or cost objective. Example: timber in furniture, cloth in dress. Indirect material, it is a cost material which cannot be directly allocated for the circular cost center or the cost objective. Example: printing and stationery. Labor, the human efforts required to convert the material into the finished products. Direct labor, it is the cost of the wages of the workers who are directly identify the attributable with the cost center, product, process, etc. Example: wages of the workers. Indirect labor, wages of the employees which are not directly allocatable to the particular cost center of product, process. Function with classification. Cost should be classified according to the major functions for which elements used in the following major functions like production, administration, selling and distribution. Fixed cost. Classifications of behavior. Fixed cost. It is a cost which does not vary with changes in the volume of activity. It is a short run. It is cost is not efficiently temporary fluctuation in activity in enterprise. This is known as a period cost. Example: fixed cost, salary, rent, audit fees, and depreciation. Character fixed cost: fixed amount within the output range. It decreases, increases output. Variable cost: it is an element which tends to directly vary within the volume of activity. Variable cost has the 2 parts of variable direct cost and variable indirect cost. Variable indirect cost are the term as variable overheads. Example: variable cost of the material consumed is the directly labor, salaries, commissions, utilities, flight packing. The characteristics of the various directly within the volume of the activity or production that maintain the per unit within the range of activities. Semi-variable cost. Semi-variable cost is a certain both of the fixed and variable elements. They are the party affected by the fluctuation in the level of activities. Example: semi-variable are the factory supervision and maintenance, salaries. Classification of cost of by time. A related a specific period of the time cost can be the classified according to the system as assessment and specific proposals as indicated in the following ways: or historical cost of the actual cost of the repair assets are protecting the goods and rendering services. Predetermined cost is a product or computing the advance of the production on the basis of specification of the all factors affecting the cost of data. Standard cost predetermining norms applied as is sales of references of the assessing actual cost whether they are more than or less. Estimated cost of production of the prepared in the advance periods to the functions or even before the acceptance of salary orders. Classification of cost of the controllable cost, the cost which can be the minimized by the managerial action or the called as a controllable cost. Example: direct material and direct wages, chargeable expenses, all variable costs, non-controllable costs which cannot be minimized by the managerial decision action. Example: rent, tax, insurance. Classification of managerial decision making. Relevant cost would be the affected by the management decision. Inputted cost, the cost which does not involve actual payment of the cash. These are the hypothetical or national cost used by the purposes of decision making. Example: interest on capital, interest on own building, salaries, proprietors. Opportunity cost, the value of the benefits satisfied future alternative course of action. Sunk cost, an expenditure may be the part of the as a no effective future decision making. Managerial cost, the aggregate of variable cost, prime cost plus variable overheads. Different cost, the changes in the cost of direction change activity from the level of another. Implicate cost, they are the one of the investment opportunity which is the specific of the getting in another period. Cost which involve in the payment of cash and outsiders. Thank you for watching this video, friends.